Welcome, fearless readers, to a bone-chilling journey into the heart of darkness, where the veil between the living and the dead is but a mere wisp. Prepare yourselves as we embark on an unsettling exploration of the Shadow Man, terrifying encounters with a dark entity. In this gripping tale, we unravel the enigma of a malevolent apparition that prowls in the depths of night, preying upon unsuspecting souls. Brace yourselves for a chilling narrative that will haunt your thoughts long after the final words are spoken. So gather your courage, for the shadowy figure awaits, and the terror that lies ahead will test the limits of your darkest fears. The tale I am about to recount is not for the faint of heart, for it delves into the realm of true terror and the haunting encounters with a sinister entity known as the Shadow Man. Brace yourself as I share my own harrowing experience with this dark apparition, a tale that will send shivers down your spine and forever etch the presence of the supernatural in your nightmares. It began innocently enough, on a moonless night when I found myself alone in my family's ancestral home. The air hung heavy with a foreboding stillness, as if the house itself held its breath. Unbeknownst to me, a malevolent force lurked in the shadows, awaiting an opportunity to reveal itself. As I lay in bed, a sense of unease settled over me. The room grew suffocating, and an icy breeze whispered through the keyhole. A silhouette materialized in the corner of my vision, a tall figure with elongated limbs, its form melding with the darkness. The presence exuded an aura of malevolence that sent a shiver down my spine. The Shadow Man, as I would come to know him, moved with an uncanny swiftness, traversing the room with unnatural grace. I watched in terror as he advanced, his darkened silhouette morphing and shifting with every step. His glowing eyes, like burning coals, fixated upon me with an unyielding intensity. As his cold breath caressed my skin, an overwhelming dread consumed me. The room plunged into an abyss of darkness, and a symphony of whispers filled the air, an orchestra of tormented souls, their voices a haunting lament. The Shadow Man's presence permeated my senses, his touch like ice upon my flesh. Night after night, I found myself ensnared in a torturous dance with this malevolent entity. He became my nocturnal tormentor, invading my dreams with a relentless pursuit. His haunting whispers echoed through the corridors of my mind, driving me to the brink of madness. Driven by a desperate need for answers, I delved into the annals of my family's history. It was then that I unearthed a dark secret, a pact made by my ancestors with a vengeful spirit. The Shadow Man was a manifestation of that pact, a relentless reminder of the sins committed by those who came before me. Armed with this knowledge, I sought guidance from a renowned paranormal investigator. Together, we embarked on a perilous journey to break the curse that bound the Shadow Man to our family. Through ancient rituals and incantations, we sought to sever the ties that held him captive in our ancestral home. But the Shadow Man would not be so easily banished. He fought back with an unyielding ferocity, his presence growing more oppressive with each attempt to defy him. Objects flew across the room, shattering against the walls, as if the very house rebelled against our intervention. In a final act of desperation, we ventured into the bowels of the house, the basement, where the pact had been forged. The air grew heavy with a palpable malevolence, and the shadows seemed to writhe in anticipation. The ancient symbols etched into the stone walls pulsed with a sickening energy. As we performed the final ritual, a blinding light pierced through the darkness, illuminating the room. The Shadow Man let out a blood-curdling scream, a tortured wail that reverberated through the walls. His form disintegrated, dissolving into ethereal wisps that vanished into the abyss. Silence fell upon the house, an eerie calmness that belied the horrors that had transpired. The Shadow Man had been banished, but his presence would forever haunt my memories. The scars of his malevolence would serve as a reminder of the darkness that can lurk within the shadows. Emerging from the depths of my ordeal, I carried with me the weight of the encounter, a testament to the terrifying reality of the supernatural. The Shadow Man had forever imprinted his mark upon my soul, a chilling reminder of the existence of forces beyond our comprehension. So, dear reader, as you contemplate the tale of the Shadow Man and his terrifying encounters, remember the lurking darkness that can dwell within the corners of our reality. Let this story serve as a chilling reminder that the line between the living and the supernatural is not always clear, and that some entities are best left undisturbed. For the presence of the Shadow Man will forever serve as a haunting testament to the terrors that await in the deepest recesses of the night. As we emerge from the gripping tale of the Shadow Man, the echoes of his presence still linger in the depths of our consciousness, forever etching a sinister mark upon our souls. The journey through the realm of this dark entity has left us both exhilarated and unnerved, forever altering our perception of the unseen forces that surround us. We hope this bone-chilling experience has ignited your curiosity for the supernatural and pushed the boundaries of your imagination. Let the haunting encounters with the Shadow Man continue to linger in your thoughts, reminding you of the thin line that separates our world from the malevolent forces that lurk within the shadows. Until we meet again, dear readers, may you tread cautiously in the darkness, for the lingering presence of the Shadow Man reminds us that some entities are best left undisturbed in the depths of the night.